Oh my god! What's up, Skull Army? Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, my friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher, and yes, we're coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, we're taking on Hammerman with not one, not two, not three, but four level 3 damage amplifiers, and yes, we are just gonna absolutely melt Hammerman into next week. Are you ready? Hey. We are back, and first and foremost, Merry Christmas, Merry belated Christmas. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all that fun stuff, whatever you celebrate. I really don't care. I do care, but as long as you were spending it with friends, with family, with loved ones, just treating others how you wish to be treated, that's ultimately what it comes down to here. I don't even like getting presents anymore, guys. I'm totally in that phase and stage now where I like giving presents, and I just like seeing that look on people's faces here. But none the less here, guys, I'm happy to come back to YouTube now, and you know, we're gonna start things off with a video. I should probably still be streaming later, but none the less here, guys, it's good to be here, and I just wanted to update everybody with what's been going on with the month of December here, because honestly, guys, this has been a pretty quiet month for me. And now that I look back, if I'm actually counting, I think I've only done about five streams and one video, with that one video being the season 41 Rough Seas sneak peek, and then just whatever streams that I did do during the season. That's pretty much how active I've been for December. Now, for the most part here, guys, it's not on my own accord here. You know, my day job that I do have at Swiss Chalet does get incredibly, and I mean incredibly busy in December. And of course, this year, you know, things were kind of slowing down a little bit with COVID, and we're going to be getting into COVID there. And I think everyone was just like stupid excited to go back out and eat. And that's what a lot of people were doing in November, especially in December. They were going out and eating, and they were going out and eating a lot. And of course, I do work at a restaurant as my day job. YouTube is not full-time. I do not support myself with this. So for the month of December, I did also end up picking up an extra shift. So normally I work 4 days. I give the restaurant 4 days availability, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so then I can have my Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, you know, dedicated for YouTube, you know, to give my viewers, my subscribers, the Skull Army, you know, and plus my passion that I want to be able to work on and pursue. And of course, I did tell my work that, you know, I'll pick up an extra day in December to help out. Honestly, guys, looking back on it, yeah, it felt good to help out the team, but it didn't help good sacrificing YouTube, especially with how hard that I've worked for YouTube to get, you know, we just hit 10,000 subscribers November 19th, and, you know, just to get, you know, this much work, this much grind into YouTube, only to have it almost like flatline going to December, honestly, really doesn't make me feel good. And of course, I'll go into the fact that about a week ago, literally like last Tuesday, it wasn't last Tuesday, it was last Sunday, my dad came over, and, you know, my dad, my brother, and myself, you know, we got some coffee, we went to the mall, you know, it was packed, it was Christmas, it was great, you know, everyone was walking around, and then a couple days later, I get a call from my dad pretty much telling me that he's tested positive for COVID. So I'm like, oh, great, you know, fantastic, whatever, Dad, I got a good immune system, I'll get through this. And then I go to work the following day. I feel like poop. Absolute poop. Death on a stick, if that's even something. But regardless or not, I was not feeling good. And then I ended up taking a COVID test on Wednesday when I was on break, and like it came back fairly faint with the second line, but it was there. So like I knew something was going up. I told my boss right away. You know, I still worked the rest of my shift on Wednesday, and then Thursday, you know, when I got in on Wednesday, I took another test, and then it did come back positive. So I was like, crap, and then I was really starting to feel it on that Wednesday night. And then when I got to Thursday morning, holy crap, it's like a train just smashed into my freaking face. You know, my breathing, my lungs, you know, the on and off again, hot, cold sweats, you know, the mild headache, you know, just, you know, the throat just consistently just hurting. And I was like, oh, great. And I knew how stupid things were at my work. So this was just like a really, really awkward position for me because I'm like, I've got COVID right now. I feel like death. You know, my work is like stupid busy. They're expecting me. They are expecting me to go in. So, and I didn't want to go in, guys. I wanted to be able to just quarantine, stay at home. But I feel like a lot of people just don't take COVID as serious anymore, you know, because we're in like the third year of this now or whatever it may be. And with that being said, you know, I did end up telling my work that same, you know, Wednesday night that, you know, guys, I'm positive for COVID. You know, I knew we had a busy Thursday. So I was like, look, guys, I'll come in for Thursday, put the order away, help out with the morning orders, and then I'm going home. So then, you know, I told my work, I got into work on the Thursday, and, you know, it was hilarious too, because I was wearing a mask on Thursday. Nobody wears a mask anymore in my restaurant, and everybody, literally everybody was wearing a mask for that morning shift. It wasn't send Gavin home. You know, they were busy. They needed Gavin. It was, you know, let's take as many necessary precautions as we can and let's just put masks on everybody. So I was feeling like death, guys. Absolute poop on a stick here. And yeah, I was not functioning at all. You know, the smells, you know, the loud noises, just all the chaotic and the chaos that's going on with the organized chaos in the kitchen, you know, just with my senses and just with how I was feeling at that time, I was not feeling it at all. At all. I felt real bad for my manager, Connor, because, like, you know what? It was a stupid busy morning for us, and I was barely any help to him, but I was still there, you know, to help out, you know, in the morning with that order. I think, you know, it was like a $5,000 or $6,000 lunch, just incredibly stupid busy, but it's Christmas, it's festive, it's this time of year, everybody wants their rotisserie chicken. So I ended up working that morning shift on the Thursday, and you know, by the time we got through the orders, I was there for about 4.5 hours. My manager Connor was just like, you know, thank you, Gavin, you know, you go home, rest up. And I was just like, at that point I can barely even speak. I was like, gracias, gracias. So I went home on that Thursday, and literally since Thursday, like, it's been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're now on Monday right now, guys. I'm still positive for COVID. I feel great. I feel a lot better than I did last week. But unfortunately, I am still positive with the COVID. So I didn't go into work on Friday. Friday, I was feeling like absolute death as well. I think Thursday and Friday, without a doubt, were the worst days for me. This is also my second time getting COVID. I do want to mention that I did get it in February of the beginning of this year. But with that being said, it wasn't that bad. I think I was, you know, I think most of you probably might even remember Skull Army. You know, I was gloating. I was gleaming. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I gotta stay home for a week and stream. Let's go. This ain't no quarantine. This is a vacation? Trying to do quarantine vacation. That ship ain't working. But you know what I mean, all right? I was great. I was at home. I was streaming. I'm like, COVID, whatever, man. This was completely different this time around. I was absolutely feeling it. And I'm vaccinated, okay? No boosters, you know, one shot, second shot. You know, it is what it is, you know, and I know everybody does their own thing there. I'm not going to be going back for any more vaccinations or shots or anything. You know, I am starting to feel a little bit better here. But I couldn't believe it. And especially around this time of year as well, because, you know, Christmas Eve was on the Saturday, so I didn't go to work on Friday, didn't go to work on Saturday, Saturday being Christmas Eve, and then of course, you know, I had plans to go to my mom's, to see my stepdad, my little brother, my sister, you know, my sister's boyfriend, just, you know, the family. I was getting excited, and then, you know, my mom found out that I had COVID, and it was just like, yeah, I love you, Gav, but no. And, you know, my mother, she's two-time surviving breast cancer survivor. You know, she's a wonderful woman, you know, kicks butt, but does not have the best immune system. So I completely understood where she was coming from, where she didn't want to have me, you know, come over to the house and get the risk of getting her sick, you know, my stepdad sick, you know, my brother, my sister's boyfriend, all that other stuff. So just a little bit depressing, you know, spending Christmas Eve by myself. And it wasn't really by myself. Like, I was at home with my brother, but my brother's girlfriend was over on Christmas Eve as well. And, you know, they were doing their cute little Christmas together. And of course, I wasn't going to intrude on that. So even though my brother and my brother's girlfriend was here, I did pretty much spend Christmas Eve by myself. And then Christmas Day was honestly just as depressing because I couldn't go anywhere. It was just me and Brian at home. Brian was quarantining as well. You know, my mom didn't want him to go over. And then, of course, you know, Christmas at my dad's for Christmas Day got canceled because, well, COVID, and, you know, my dad's the one that gave it to me, so probably the best present I got this year was COVID from my dad. So no Christmas at my mom's, no Christmas at my dad's, you know, just incredibly busy month at the restaurant, you know, catching COVID, and just, yeah, all that bundled together into one big jambalaya of yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with SkullCrusher for the month of December. So again, guys, just to get everybody up to date and where I'm at now, we're not slowing down on the channel. We're not quitting YouTube. We're not losing interest in Boom Beach. It's just been an incredibly awkward month for me. And, you know, now that I'm almost through this month, you know, and now we're getting back to New Year's, and, you know, I don't want to jump into the cliche and the routine of New Year's resolutions, because you should always be trying to better yourself, whether it's your mental health, your physical health, whatever it may be. You should always be trying to better yourself. So now I'm really going to sit back and assess this. You know, going into 2023 now, Skull Army, February of 2023 is going to be 5 years on YouTube. And you know what? I want to be able to sit back and reflect and, you know, see where I started, where I'm at now, and where I want to see the channel go. Because I still have a lot of ideas, you know, for the channel as well here. Why isn't this still moving? What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. So I don't know why it was glitching there, but yeah, guys. So like, I want to be able to see, I want to be able to do some different things with the channel here. Now, that's not, with that being said, it doesn't mean that we're going to be, you know, stopping Boom Beach, because Boom Beach is the pride and joy. It's the bread and butter. You know, it's what's gotten me to where I am today. But, you know, going into 2023, maybe I'm thinking that I might want to start switching up the style of content, you know, such as, you know, maybe going into, you know, some deep dive history videos with regards to, you know, some aspects of Boom Beach, you know, maybe diving deep into, you know, the Boom Beach iceberg. You know, I love iceberg videos, and I've thought for a while about putting the time and energy, you know, editing and everything into making, you know, a Boom Beach iceberg style video. And, you know, streams are still going to take priority and number one, but the style of concept of videos that I want to be doing, I think is going to be changing a little bit. Not so much more around, you know, the actual game and the gameplay and like top level strategy, but just, you know, more so overall, you know, about the game as well. Like some videos you might not even see any gameplay, but we're just, you know, diving deep into the history, the lore of Boom Beach here. So again, guys, I'm really excited for 2023. I've got some really good ideas that I want to start, you know, putting out there, you know, in video and stream format. And yeah, I'm excited to see where things are going. So I wanted to be able to do this video, just to let everybody know that I'm alive. Hi. And that it's just been a crazy month for me. And you know what? I'm not going anywhere, guys. Again, I apologize for the lack of content, entertainment, you know, just, you know, streams that I have not given you this month here. And like I was stating in the beginning of the video here, you know, next year is going to be 5 years on YouTube. You know, worked my butt off, you know, this hard, you know, to get to this point here, you know, only to kind of take the foot off the gas pedal and slow down a bit. No, it should be the complete opposite, guys. I should be flooring it, pedal to the metal, absolute savage, beast mode, and just control it.
You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
That's where I want to go. That is where I want to go, my friends. So it does look like Hammerman, even with his bombas there. I think my MVP boom... No, I thought my MVP boom cannon... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we're going to lose this. Yeah, we are going to lose this one. Okay, quick change. All right, I see how it is, Hammerman. I see you, Hammerman. Shaking that derriere. All right, let's go right over here. Another one right there. Boom cannon, bring you a little bit back more. I felt like this cannon wasn't doing anything for me. Bring you over here as well. And let's see if that change will be able to make the difference there with our damage amplifiers. Fleet 7. Second attempt here, my friends. Let's go. So with all that being said, Skull Army and friends, let me know your thoughts, you know, in the comments. Are you happy with the content on the channel? You know, are you up for, you know, a style change, you know, whatever it may be? But all I'm getting at is I'm looking to be a lot more focused, ambitious, you know, driven, you know, motivated, you know, for 2023. So, you know, this month was definitely an eye-opener for me as well, you know, with regards to that, you know, working so hard on this YouTube channel to get where it's at, literally only to take my foot off the pedal after the 10,000 subscriber special, when it should be the complete opposite, guys. Again, I should be stepping this up, you know, pedal to the metal here. You know, pretty much every waking hour that's not, you know, work, sleep, eat, poop, you know, should be dedicated here to YouTube. And I believe that is the mentality and, you know, the attitude that I am striving for, that I am going to be aiming for here. So I'm very excited for 2023. You know, I'm not saying that I'm setting any New Year's resolutions here, but ultimately, you know, the goals that I'm going to be achieving, or the goals that I'm going to be looking for, essentially are going to be YouTube related, and, you know, really drive, you know, this channel, you know, to where I want to see it here. Okay, I think we need a hot pot here, but I just realized we cannot get a hot pot because we've got all of our damage amplifiers. So, okay. I felt like we did worse on this fleet than we did on the last one. So, you know what we're gonna do right now? Let's get back over here. Do I have a hook base? I do have a hook base. What am I doing? Okay, let me just save my main. Save. Let's get back over here. Let's load the hook base right now. We got our DAs over here. We want all our DAs right over here. We want all those DAs stacking on top of each other. What's that one rocket launcher doing? That one rocket launcher plus 356. Okay, so let's see if a hook base will do this. Look at that lovely cluster busted area. I love it. Okay, I think we're gonna wreck Hammerman just with the base change here. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, those mechs are barely even getting off the beach. It's those damage amplified rocket launchers that are really making it happen. Hoping that we can keep taking out a bunch of the infantry. I think there's still one more boat of bombas and rifles that need to be dropped. Yeah, okay, I feel like there's even more troops now, but keep in mind, we got the minefield of death, okay? We've got, oh, no, that's not supposed to happen. What is going on? My hook base isn't even working anymore. Okay, new plan. Come over here. Let's get this guy. What can we do over here now? Let's put you back here. Let's put some more critter launchers at the beach just to kind of, literally stall them in place as best we can, so the rocket launchers can do all the work. Okay, let's try that. Maybe that'll work. We're wasting a lot of gold here trying to beat Hammerman, but I think we should be able to. I just want to see these critter launchers just literally holding all the mechs on the beach here, hopefully so that the defenses can drop the... That's actually working out a lot better, so the defenses can drop them before that next wave is coming out to play right now. And it's looking good. It's looking good. That one mech still looks confused as crap, man. Okay, I know we still have that that last fleet of there it is, the riflemen and the bombas coming out. But look at them rocket launchers putting in overtime right now. So having all those critter look at that one critter launcher just putting in overtime right now, just keeping everybody at the beach, and it distracts them long enough for the defenses in the back to really start packing that punch right there. So look at these damage amplified rocket launchers just turn those bombas into dust. That was great. We took a little bit of a beating. We did take a little bit of a beating, but that was great there. So you know what? 4 damage amplifiers for the win right there. We're gonna go back and save our hook base. Always save your hook base and always go back to your main base. Load, and there you have it. So all right, Skull Army, let me know in the comments if you still can't change back from your Hammerman base. I know a lot of players were having that issue last time, and I think ultimately it was coming down to having statues or trophies on your beach. But with that being said, Skull Army and friends, yeah, there's my video today. Talking about where I've been for December, you know what, where I want to see the channel go for next year, and also wiping the floor with Hammerman and 4 level 3 damage amplifiers. If you have made it this far into the video, please do not forget to leave a like. It does mean the absolute world to me. It does help the channel grow, and it does appease our YouTube algorithm overlords. With that being said, Skull Army and friends, because now we will be making like a Tom and cruising. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!